Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldine, and in this video I am going to talk about some of the tasks that integrators do to help visionaries or CEOs within their business to either take it to the next level or just fix some things that need to get fixed. So you as a visionary, you're the CEO, you know what you want your business to look like. You are the visionary. You are the one that comes up with the ideas, the projects, and everything for the most part. Now, as an integrator, it's our job to execute, but not always. As a visionary, you come up with all these ideas. Maybe you get inspired by something that you saw, inspired by something that you heard, and you want to roll it out within your business. Now, sometimes it's not the greatest idea, so having an integrator to, go back and forth, share these ideas with, and either get a honest no from your integrator, or, let's look into this a little more, then that is another reason, another task that an integrator has working with CEOs and visionaries, because not all of the ideas are going to be great ideas. So first and foremost, I want to start off by talking about why visionaries, entrepreneurs, CEO start a business. For the most part, it's to have that, time freedom, financial freedom, ability to travel and just, help family, and security. And the most important is to help other people and change lives. Those are the things that really matter to me whenever I consider working with someone. Is, are they making a difference in their community? How many people have they helped? Are their clients happy? And another thing too is that a lot of entrepreneurs did not start a business to work in it, but I know that in the beginning there is a lot of time dedicated to set your business up and start making money, because at the end of the day, if you are not making any profits, then you don't have a business. So in this video, I just wanted to talk about some of the things, whether it's day-to-day tasks or just bigger project things that integrators do in businesses. And these are things, most of the tasks are things that the CEO entrepreneur currently does that should be handed off to an integrator, because you need time to focus on other things, and as a CEO, you need to be the CEO. So the first one is overseeing the daily, day-to-day operations, whether it's managing people, managing projects, and making sure that the systems that are in place are running smoothly. We all know that with tech, we can always rely on it. Things break, we just fix it after we know that it's broken, to be honest. 2 is an integrator is going to make sure that everything is working like a well-oiled machine, that the funnel is working how it's supposed to, that the zaps are working how it's supposed to, that the team is following the SOPs, that any questions that come through, whether it's a client or team member, that they go through their resources that they have. And if they can't find the answer, because you always want to teach them to figure it out themselves first, then to reach out and ask team members. 3, as a CEO, every year or however you run your business, you have a business plan. And our job as the integrator is to make sure that we are looking at that so we are able to execute based on your vision for the company for the year. Number 4 is to problem solve anything that comes up. Now, one thing that I do encourage CEOs is that you have a budget for little things like this. For example, if there is a program that we want to try out, sometimes they only give you, you know, a 14-day trial, and then it'll cost to use that program. But if it's going to save the company, you know, man hours or fix an issue, then it's worth it. So having some sort of budget like that, I call it like a petty cash, for your company is going to help a lot. So things like this don't move up the chain, because sometimes you probably don't want to know about them. You just want the problem solved. So allowing your integrator to solve issues like this, you just know that it's fixed and it's taken care of. One of my favorite things, so this is number 5, is to look at the data. With this, I mean KPIs. Every business will have different KPIs to track, and this should be done on a daily basis. Whether it's via your sales funnel, whether it's the data that you're tracking from a sales funnel, whether it's your ads analytics, whether it's other numbers that your company wants to look at, looking at those on a daily basis will train you or us as the integrator to look at what numbers should look like on a daily basis. And if we need to tweak anything, if we notice something is off, we know that there is an issue, because it'll stop us from achieving our monthly, quarterly, annual goals if we are not looking at these things. So definitely that's like the number one thing that I always implement and look at right away. And last and foremost, my favorite one is we are the glue. We are the one that keeps everything running smoothly. We are the ones that make sure that everything from signing in a new client to them getting their first testimonial, that everything is done perfectly and how it should. It's not about being a perfectionist, but it kind of is, because we have, as the integrator, we implement these things, and if they're not being implemented, then it's not going to work, right? So as an integrator, we know what works, we know what doesn't, especially if we are focused on a specific industry. And if we see it over and over again that something is working, but then again this is not being implemented in a business, then it's not going to function for the most part very well. Business is a human-to-human connection, and if you don't have that, it's really hard to relate to clients. It's really hard to communicate with clients or leads, prospects, whatever you call them. But definitely keeping everything together and fixing anything that breaks is our main task. And here is a quick side note. A lot of the things that integrators do can be implemented in different businesses and industries. So if you have any questions in regards to will an integrator be able to work in my business, let me know. So don't hesitate to reach out to me or just comment below and I would be more than happy to answer. But this is all for today's video. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.